Welcome back to the Autonauts Bakery cum Pottery District. Yes, we did this last time, and I've also made it a little bit smarter by actually walling off the pottery area. So now we have this rather wonderful little system. I've optimised it since last time, added a couple of extra robots, and it is really rather cool now. It's all spectacularly wonderful. But even though we've started making a lot of bread, we've made 58 breads so far, and there's another one just being baked. We do actually need to feed our colonists with it, but we also need to make some clothing. And to make clothing, well, it's a whole thing, but it doesn't seem too bad. I've been looking into this, and look, let's go over here. And we can make loads of types of clothing. We can make all kinds of hats, beanies, one of them, a beret, a baseball cap, anything really. And we can also make ponchos, but what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to attempt to see if we can feed some wigs to our colonists. I'm hoping that will actually count as clothing. And hopefully we'll only need one bit of clothing per colonist, per whatever. So to make a wig, we will need a crude clothing station and wool. To make wool, we'll need a spinning wheel and fleece. To make fleece, we'll need crude shears and sheep. So we will need to start making our first field of sheep. Now I've already had a go with this a little bit, getting a field of sheep on the go, and then I realised I wasn't actually recording it by mistake. So I've already done this a little bit, so this should hopefully be quite quick to get it up and running. And so we just need to now make some flour. We need to paste some in, kind of like, come on, make some flour, there we go. And he'll just make a load of that. And we'll need some flour because we will need to make another kind of like shop area. What I'm planning on doing is we'll make another room where we can sort out our clothing, and we'll also have a little field where we'll trap a sheep and feed him grass and then shear him so we can make wool out of his fleece. We do have one sheep ligging about somewhere. I think it's over. There he is. He's hidden behind that rock. So we'll go and get him later. But for now, what we need to do is we need to make the shop and we need to make the pen. So first of all, let's get a little spade shovelly poos and dig up this bush because, yeah, I think the shop is going to be kind of here-ish. And then maybe the field will go down there. First time round I tried to put it out to the left, but we kind of ran out of space very quickly. It turns out you can also breed sheep, but you need 2 of them. And you also need hay bales, which requires pitchforks. And it's not too difficult, but it's not something I'll probably do straight away because I've only got 1 sheep that I know of. That porridge needs to piss off as well. So we are making... here we go, look. We'll take the archers and place them down here. We will need a little archway kind of like there-ish, I think. We haven't really built much in the way of walls, which is a shame. In fact, we've hardly built anything. But what I'll do is I'll start to mark out where I want the actual shop to be. I think I'll make it slightly bigger than I did last time. Because last time I did it, I tried to do a 3x3 room, and it did fit in there, but it was a little cramped. So the colony will eventually probably expand a bit further to the south, so I don't want to be too much in the way. But if the worst comes to the worst, we can always bulk move everything, which won't take long at all. Right, here we go. Let's just grab all this. Oh, we've already got loads of wall here. I'm accumulating... Oh, God, loads of floor here as well. I'm accumulating so much stuff. Right. That can go there. That can go there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make a 4x4, I think. Well, no. I didn't actually mean to move you. Put that there. And there. And we just need to finish doing the floor as well. Boop, 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 boop. So the requirements to build the crafting stations for clothing aren't too bad. It'll just take a little bit of extra time. So let's be building them. Crafting stations for clothes are here. So the spinning wheel does require, you can see it in the bottom left, it requires floor and wall, but thankfully we've just done that, so that's not a problem. Let's put that there. And the crude clothing station can go, well, there really. Right, anyway, now I've been making some fence over here. Thankfully, some of the robots that build the shacks can also be reused to do quite a lot of wooden things. Oh, no, well, the blueprints, don't want to do that. So there's some more of that. Right, so now we should be able to make a kind of pen thing. And also, a couple of these things are going to be gates, so we'll be able to get in the fence. I don't know how... I don't know if we can sort of like mix fence and walls and it still counts. So we'll need to dig this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back a couple of old favourite robots that you've long since forgotten about and don't care about. Prepare Bot 2! Hooray! So I'm going to reprogram him to... I'll take the area with him as well. He's now going to do all the digging over here. So he's going to basically dig all that up and everything will be good there. The trouble is some of his program's bollocks. I mean, he's got a move command, which is always the sign of chaos and carnage. I just need to make sure that he goes and gets a shovel. I hate it when there's like rogue old programming from early on. Which... What's that arrow there? Oh, whatever. Right, do that, do that, do that. So Prepare Bot 2 will now get his spade as necessary. But we'll also need, because we're going to be digging up turf, we'll also need a way of getting rid of the turf. So we can also bring back our lovely, lovely Trashman Turf Lad. He was the guy who took that great big pile of turf that I accumulated here when digging out the pumpkin field, and he put it into the big gob over there. The Acorn Lad is busy using the gob at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll reprogram him to change his area from there to over here. So I've nearly done this. So we need a crude blade. It's easy enough because we've got like a manual crude blade maker over there. But I think we can do better than that. I think we will need to, because the shears that we need for the sheep require crude blades. I think it's time to actually create a new crafting area. We'll need a good workbench to make the shears, but to actually make the blades, we will need a crap workbench as well. So let's put that there. And we'll need some of the we'll need some crates as well. Let's just quickly set everything to their correct thing. So this will be crude blades, which is 2 stone. This will require... This is a crude shears, which will require 2 crude blades and 2 poles. Right, so now we need to teach a couple of robots to make these things. So, Blade Maker. Blade Maker. And you can be the Shears Maker. Yep. I'll teach the blade guy first, because he's the start of the chain. Then go to the crate, put in the crate, and then loop. Now, Shears Maker, I don't want him to be just making them too much. Nah, who cares? It's fine. I was going to add some clever programming, but I don't think I'll bother. Right, so that's that. We have now a Shears Maker. I also will need some crude blades to finish this off as well, won't I? So I'll just quickly grab that, take it to there. Oh, I'm glad I've done that. That sorts that out for a bit. Sorts that for later. Right. So now we have all our clothing stuff. So let's set the crude clothing station to making a wig, and the spinning wheel to making wool. Right, so yes, yeah, crude shears plus sheep equals fleece. Right, so we now... Oh god, all this bloody turf. Is the turf bot actually doing his job? I think so. So now we need to actually plant some grass. I need to get another crude blade. And what I need to do now is actually start cutting some grass. Now this, as I've found, is an annoying lengthy process because the blade will break after about 4 uses. So, whilst I'm doing this, you go maybe make a cup of tea or something. Okay, come back from making that tea. I've actually got a load of grass now, so all I need to do now is plant this. Unfortunately, it's I should probably put a gate in. So this is very straightforward planting. I think we've possibly made the gate now, so I can go and claim that in a sec. Once I've done all the work, which is probably a bit arse around tip, but never mind. In fact, let's do that now. Where are we going to put this gate? Do we even need a gate? I don't actually know, but here we go. Gate can go there. Perfect. So this grass will eventually grow. So actually, in the meantime, what we'll do, I can be going to grab the sheep, which is over here. You literally just have to go over and pick it up. By the way, this off-camera, I did a lot of work off-camera at the end of the last episode. I've basically increased the capacity of the farm, so there's a hell of a lot more lads out there doing stuff, meaning that there's a lot more stuff going to the grain thing, which means that there's less of a bottleneck down here. However, I probably do need to set up a couple more delivery lads, because we are still running a bit low. Anyway, have we got the sheep yet? No, we haven't. Need to run around the other side and get him. Bit of a wild goose chase, this. Grab him! Get in! There we go. Got him in my hands. And we need to basically bung him in the pen. Oh, meanwhile, the grass has grown. There's an incredibly cute thing when you're actually carrying a sheep. It's carrying it upside down. So his little legs are waggling up in the air. It's really cute. Right, okay. Blade and shears maker can go up into the crafting, lads. There we go. Where are we? Oh, the sheep just... Come back! The sheep fell out of my hands, I think. Oh, look! No, look! 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 It prefers cut grass. Ron shit. Stop! No! I'm gonna put that in there. Come back! Right, we've got a problem. We can't use these dry stone things. It doesn't work. Okay. Damn. What are we going to have to do here? Oh, the grass won't... Bollocks. Okay. Okay, here's a better idea. No! Sheep. I'm going to have to move the entire building. To there. Thankfully, in this game, it lets you do that, which is rather remarkable. Anyway. Let's now put that... I laid it out differently in the last game. In the last game, the off-camera game that didn't record. But yeah, in that last game, I didn't actually do it directly. I did actually have gates everywhere. Right, that should... Oh, god damn it. That's not... Oh, that's why. That's not actually a... that's not a gate. Oh, I've just cocked everything up now. Oh, the other gate's there, that's why. Oh, look at this. This is a disaster. The trouble is, I'm in the way now. Move! Rotate. It's not rotating, is it? Oh, it's been a right prick. Don't know what's going on here. Look, he's ready to be sheared. That sheep. I think... Irritatingly, I'm going to have to move this again. Because I tried to put them too close together, I think. There. That'll have to do. Hang on, the sheep's... Who sheared the sheep? Or maybe just because it didn't get sheared, maybe it just like it lost its coat. It seems like that whole situation seems to only happen when you actually got it penned in, because it's officially penned this. Also, who are you? Oh, you're the prepare bot. I don't really want you in there anymore. Let's get rid of you. Got some grass. Get rid of that. There we go. Right, now let's plant the rest of this grass. So we've always got plenty on the go. There we go. That's stopped, that's good. Now you're looking for grass. Oh, there we go. So, now we need a shear bot. So, where are the shears? I think they're hidden behind that robot there. Right, so let's teach you. So what you need to do is, well, let's go and get the shears. I'm going to have to do some weird programming here, I think. And then what we need to do is wait for the sheep to need shearing again. We'll only be able to actually set it once it's actually requiring a shear. So we do need to wait a little bit of time. Watch the sheep in action. Thought occurs to me, if you have more than one sheep, it's going to eat the grass too fast. So we will need probably a bigger field. There we go, go. It's a full sheep. There we go. Now, this is going to be a case of moving that out of there. Repeat until hand's empty. Move to sheep full, use item. I think we should be good. I'm tempted to add an extra thing into here. Just to make sure that when the shearing needs to be done, the robot is actually in the pen. Because it looks like it is a timed thing. I don't like using these location-specific ones, but it'll do the job. Right, there we go. You stay there. Where you gone? Oh, you don't have a that's why you don't actually have a tool. Okay, that's fine. But now, once you've finished doing that... Oh, that's fine. You are going to go back. Good, right, strong. And I have got some fleece. Because that's what came off the sheep. So we'll probably need another robot to store the fleece. Hang on, there's a slight issue with the floor. There we go. So we'll need a fleece bot. Oh no, this is going to be the hang on. This is going to be the weaver, the spin bot, the weave. Let's call him the spin bot. Spinny, yeah, whatever. So you're gonna no. I think I'm trying to jump ahead here by only making one robot for a job that needs probably two. So let's instead make a fleece storer. Fleece storer. That's not right. But never mind. Fleece starter. Right. Let's just make the area nice and big, just in case we do expand the field. Pick up fleece. Put it into there. There. Nice. So that's going to happen. Then we... Where's the bot? What are you? Oh, the spin bot. Okay. Spin bot will... Hang on. There's an issue. I seem to have put my shears into there. There. Sorted. Right, so now we need to teach the spin bot... Where's the spin bot gone? God damn it. So we just need to teach this to take the fleece out and go there. And we've created wool. So, I think that was so easy that what I'm going to do is make him also store the wool. Just temporarily stop that. Bring out another crate. And go back to the robots. Pick up the wool, put it in the crate. And then sorted. And the only missing piece now is to make the wig. So we've finally got a wig maker. Finally, after all this time. So all you need to do is literally take the wool. Oh, we need to do that 8 times. That's quite a lot. Okay. So let's do this times 4. I mean, you don't need to necessarily do it like this, but I'm going to. Put that in there until the hand's empty. There. And we'll probably need a wig storer as well, which I think is all kinds of wonderful. The wigs. I'll probably make the wigs. I'll make the wig storer kind of like out here, so they can easily distribute it to the colonists. In fact, I might even put it next to the bread. God damn it! There's so many crates now. What am I doing? Hang on. This All kinds of chaos. We actually do need to make another crate, I think. Oh no, we can use that one. So the wigs... the wig thing can go there. I'll probably move things around at some point. But unfortunately now, as you can tell, that's going to take forever to make a wig. A long, long time. And we've only got one sheep, producing one fleece and then one wool over a very long period of time. Oh look! There we go. Our first automatic shearing. And, with any luck, here comes the other lad. Nice. All processing correctly. I don't like this diagonal thing that's going on, but never mind. It'll do. So we've expanded the field a little bit. We're still going to need a bit more than this. Hang on. You need to... Oh, no, do that. Do not do that. We need to do that. There we go. So you can continue doing some digging. So we need to go and find another sheep, I guess. Or a few sheep. So we can actually sort this all out. So I don't know where to go. But let's try over here. This cow seems to be enjoying this grass. So I think I need to just find some more grass. Oh, there's another cow. We need another cow. See what you are. Coal! Flour. I don't think coal's that useful anytime soon. I think it's like level 5 research or something nuts. Where are you going? Oh, it's a mountain range. Still no sheepies. Oh, hang on, what are you? There, it's a bare naked sheepy. Oh, it's 2 of them! Fantastic. Come on, let's put a nude sheep into here. So, if we're going to make them breed, there is a thing we can do. We can make a barn. We're using 1,000,000 things. Oh my god, that's massive. So I don't know how this exactly works, but put 2 sheep in there and 3 hay bales, and you get another sheep out. But I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I guess we can keep on going down here. So barn-wise, I don't really like putting it here, but that might be the way forwards. So I've nearly built my barn. Barn build. There we go. You big bugger. Oh wow. Down on the farm indeed. Just wind him up. So we'd need to put 2 sheep in there and 3 hay bales. But oh look, hang on. We are actually shearing some sheep. We've almost done it actually. We've almost got our first wig on the go. I think we just need a couple more balls of wool and then we're done. And then we'll experiment. We'll finish the episode by feeding 1 colonist, 1 loaf of bread, and 1 wig. Ooh, here we go. Surely another one. For some reason, the new sheep seem to be really small. Yeah, we do need 1 more ball of wool. So let's see how we can make a. Let's try to find a good workbench. Oh, I don't think we've got a spare one. We'll have to go all the way up here. Let's just test it. We need. Oh, it is a good workbench. A pole and some cut grass. So let's go to the good workbench, which is there. Just keep an eye on the wool. Are you going that way around? Why are you going through the bloody pond, you daft sod? Right, pitchfork. So we need 4 poles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, pitchfork, and then we need to go and get the cut grass. What do we actually need to... We've got 2 cut grasses in the thing, but I think we need 4 or 5. So we'll have to do some cutting. Come on, lad. So put that there. Grab those. Oh, was it put it on top of it? Maybe that'll work. Some cut grass there. Put that there. Stab enough cut grass. So I think I need them. I'll probably need to cut a bit more. So let's go and get a blade. We'll have to cut this before the sheep get it. In fact, there's some more over here which I did not actually store in the end. I think it will require 4 or 5. So let's grab this. I have to move the blade. There we go. Put that over here. Oh, here we go, look. I think we're ready to go. I think we're going to make the wig. Our first ever wig. Put that there. There's no one to store it yet. There's the wig. 1 wig. Well, we'll use the opportunity to teach the wig storer. That's the flea storer. Pick up the wig. And bung it in the wig box over here. The dressing up crate. There. So yeah, we can do our little experiment. But first of all, let's just quickly try and get the hay bale. I'm not sure if I really want to breed things yet. Oh, here we go, look. Again. Again. Again! Yes! It is 5. Hay bale. Right, bung it in the barn. Oh, how? There we go. So you possibility of automating this, but yeah, I think we might be able to automate the production of hay bales, but you'd need a separate area of just grass growing without any livestock on it to actually automate that, and we would need a couple of extra sheep as well. But I'm sure there are clever ways of automating that. But let's not worry about this now. Let's do our final experiment. Let's see. Let's feed Struffoli. Very strange name. Right, bung some bread into you. Oh, this is very slow. Right, get your yap around that. I hope that food lasts a long time, but by the looks of it, it doesn't. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Anyway, let's get the wig. Let's hope this works. Uh-oh. It doesn't count! Why are we wearing the wig? Why are we having a wig if we can't wear it? I hope this wasn't a decorative wig. I should probably have tested this out. Oh, well, in fact, I was testing it out. Hang on. That was the whole point of the thing. It doesn't tell you what you can do with it. Oh, have I made a completely waste of time, pointless thing? Alright, so as it turns out, I've just been looking through all this. The poncho is actually the only thing that has the little 3 number in the bottom right, which I thought none of them had that. I thought any of them would apply, but apparently only the poncho, level 3, works. And ponchos, well, it's not the end of the world because we've already got most of this set up. So we take the wool, instead of turning the 8 wools into a wig, we take 1 wool and turn it into a blanket. And the blanket into a poncho. So in actual fact, that's a lot better than making the wigs. It's a lot quicker. Okay, that was easily solved. Just slightly expanded the operation by adding an extra clothing station. And instead of the wig maker, we've now got a poncho maker that does quite a lot of stuff, gets the wool, turns it into a wool blanket, then turns it into a poncho, and then stores it in the poncho storage. So, matey boy over here has still filled it with bread by the looks of it. So let's get ourselves a poncho, and this time... Oh. Now what? Why won't you... Shut up. Why won't you take my delicious poncho? So I think that'll need a bit more research. What I'll do now, just... Instead of fanning around, I'm going to test out the breeding. I've made some more hay. And let's just see if we can actually get a bonus sheep out of this. piss! Oh no! Escape! Sheep escape! Come back. Yeah, that's a slight issue, isn't it? You get the sheep. Pick the bastard up. There he is. Put him back in there. Right, so we did actually get ourselves a 4th sheep out of all that. So having just edited the episode, I have actually gone away and researched how to put clothes onto the colonists. And it's our old friend Control-and-click on the damn things. God damn it. Anyway, so we can do that just very quickly, we'll continue to do this properly in the next episode, but for now, I think it's Control and right-click, or... There we go. Right, Strafoli is finally actually going to start producing level 3 love, our very first bit of level 3 love. Also, what's this? Official planning textiles. Oh, I've completed that, which I didn't even know I was doing. Hooray! Good backup stuff, things, and nonsense. And we've got ourselves another commemorative slab. Hey! Right, so presumably you can actually automate that. Otherwise, well, the game's a farce, frankly. Right, okay, so we'll stop here and we'll pick it up again in the next episode where we'll work out... we'll automate all the actual giving the level 3 colonists all the various stuffs, the bread and the clothes, and everyone will be very happy indeed. Hooray! Right, okay, so thanks for watching, and do subscribe to the channel as per usual, and check out the link to the Patreon, and all the usual things. Bye for now.